Hey guys, this is Mrs. Luce. I just wanted to talk to you today about cellular respiration. Most of us, when we think of respiration, we think of breathing in and out, and that's not exactly what cells do. So, I guess this is going to be the worksheet that you're going to do when you do the video. So, let's get back to this. So, the first question is, what is respiration? Respiration is the process by which cells obtain energy from glucose. So, we talked about photosynthesis and how photosynthesis makes glucose, which is just another word for sugar. Well, if you remember, the mitochondria take energy and break it down into sugars or to energy that the cells can use. This is what we're talking about. This is what they do. It's called respiration. So the cells break down the simple food molecules like sugar and release the energy so that the cells can do what they need to do. So living things need a continuous supply of energy. So plants make their own, and of course, animals will eat to get their energy. So both plants and animal cells do respire, or they perform respiration. So you can think of it like a savings account. During photosynthesis, plants capture that energy from the sun and then they save it in the form of glucose or those carbohydrates. Well, when you eat a meal, you're adding to your body's energy savings account. So now you're gaining the same things that the plants created. When cells need energy, they withdraw it by breaking down the carbohydrates. And we know from previous studies that this is the mitochondria's job. So there's two stages of respiration. The first stage takes place in the cytoplasm. Molecules of glucose are broken down into smaller molecules. Oxygen is not involved, and only a small amount of energy is released. So stage one of respiration, a little bit of energy is released. Stage two of respiration takes place in the mitochondria. We got small molecules are broken down into even smaller molecules. This does require oxygen. So the plants and the animals are going to need oxygen to do this, and it releases much more energy. This is obviously why the mitochondria is referred to as the powerhouse of the cell, or the provider of energy. So let's take a minute and look at the respiration equation. You've got sugar and oxygen, and then yields, or this would be where the arrow's at. Sorry, it's not on here. Carbon dioxide, oxygen, and energy. And so, what is familiar about this? Go ahead, you can tell me. I'm listening. It's almost the opposite of photosynthesis. If you were to reverse it, energy from sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide are what plants need to create photosynthesis, right? And then what does it yield? It yields glucose and oxygen. So it is the total, complete opposite of photosynthesis. This is why I told you if you memorized the photosynthesis equation that you would easily get cellular respiration. So it is the opposite. The two processes form a cycle that keeps the levels of oxygen and carbon dioxide fairly consistent in Earth's atmosphere. I'm going to take a minute and talk to you about fermentation. This is an energy releasing process that doesn't require oxygen. It provides energy for your cells without using oxygen. This would be a time when maybe you're doing a quick sprint or you're just needing some quick energy. This would happen, and the sugar molecule would be broken down, and you would use it for energy. And then later, your muscles will be aching. That's when you've used fermentation. Fermentation is also important in baking. This is used with yeast, or when yeast and other organisms break down sugars. Alcohol, carbon dioxide, and a small amount of energy are produced. Brewers, bakers, they all need this for their little air pockets, and carbon dioxide is the source of those bubbles. Lactic acid fermentation. This is when you use quick bursts of energy, and you can't get oxygen fast enough, and the product you get is those sore muscles the next day. So I hope this helped you understand the slideshow a little better. You guys have yourself a great day, and please do not forget that you have got a quiz tomorrow. Bye for now.